the news tonight, joint military operation moves in to check criminal activities along Ondo-Edo border. Court orders Police Service Commission to pay retired AIG 40 million naira. And from the foreign scene, ex-arms dealer to run for elected post in Russia.
Good evening and thank you for joining us on the news tonight. My name is Timile Falade. As part of efforts to stem the spread of insecurity along the Ondo border with Edo State, Ondo State government has set up a joint military and paramilitary station in Imoru community in Ose Council area. Special advisor to the governor on security matters said the move is to curtail activities of criminal elements, particularly kidnappers who move into the state to commit heinous crimes and hibernate outside the state. OSRC's Sahid Aribisala has more.
Ondo State is strategically located in the southwest region of Nigeria, but the uniqueness of its location is that the state shares borders with about 5 other states in different regions like Kogi in north-central, Edo and Delta in south-south, Osun and Ogun in the southwest. Nigeria's running battle with insecurity is felt across states level, Ondo State inclusive, a situation manifesting in the form of kidnappings, armed robbery, among others. This situation sometimes results to loss of lives and property. Ose local government area of Ondo State is one of the locations that have witnessed varying degrees of the manifestations of insecurity, as residents, farmers and commuters have at different times been on the receiving end of activities of non-state actors. As part of efforts to stem insecurity around this corridor, which borders Edo State, Ondo State government has moved to set up paramilitary and military station in Imoru, one of the communities in the area. Special advisor to the governor on security matters, Adetunji Adeleye, said the step is to ensure residents and commuters carry out their activities without fear.
The state government had approved that a station be opened at Imoru to take care of the excesses of these criminals who actually reside outside the state. They cross water to perpetrate crime and they run back.
The criminals, according to Adeleye, normally come through the rivers to perpetrate the heinous act and run back to neighboring states.
We had put in place what we call military and paramilitary operations around the forestry areas, and they are being driven away by the day. We want to ask the chiefs, the Olus, to desist from giving these faceless marauders, kidnappers, plots of land, because some of them do hide under the fact that they were being given by the local chiefs there. So the government is warning them to stop giving plots of land to faceless headers, that the government had put in place adequate measure to make sure that they be registered before they can stay. So right now we had commenced paramilitary and military operations around the borders, not only Imoru border, but all borders that are considered as black spots. The Akoko axis, where we have the same type of issue with Kogi, Ondo, then the Edo-Ondo axis. So those areas will adequately be taken care of during this holiday.
Adeleye, who is also commander of the State Security Network Agency, Amotekun Corps, enjoined traditional leaders in various communities to desist from allocating lands to faceless individuals. Sahid Aribisala, OSRC News.
Governor Seyi Makinde of Oyo State has declared that the Ibadan Dry Port project may likely come on stream quicker than expected because the present leadership of President Bola Tinubu understands the benefits of developing the economic value chain He said the dry port project will also benefit hugely because his administration will collaborate with the federal government more than ever before, stating that the recent change of government at the federal level would not affect the project negatively. Governor Makinde stated this when inspected ongoing projects, including the Ibadan Inland Dry Port. He noted that his administration had been creating wonderful opportunities through infrastructure building and other key developments which have begun to attract investors. Now, the Presidential Election Petition Court has resumed sitting in the nation's capital for the respondents, INEC, APC, and its presidential candidate to open their defense in the petitions of the People's Democratic Party and the Labour Party, who were challenging the victory of President Bola Tinubu. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, was first to lead the path by calling 3 witnesses in the Labour Party's petition. Unfortunately, the first defense witness slated for today called to register his unavailability due to domestic urgency. Counsel to INEC, Abubakar Mahmood, asked that the case be adjourned until tomorrow, July 4, a stand which was not opposed by counsels to the Labour Party, APC, counsels Lateef Fagbemi and Wole Olanipekun. You're watching OS South Sea News at 7. We'll take a quick break now. Do stay with us.
Win an all-expense-paid trip to Disneyland in the Indomie Golden Magnet promo. To participate, just buy the Indomie 70-gram pack and look for the magnet inside. Log into www.indomie.ng/Golden Magnet promo to fill in your details and enter your unique magnet code. All the Golden Magnet winners will get to experience the wonders of Disneyland. Silver Magnet winners stand a chance to win amazing prizes. Every pack of Indomie you buy comes with your favorite Indomitable magnet. Terms and conditions apply. Indomie, tasty nutrition, good for you.
Are hard to find, but they're still heavy on my mind tonight. The pain is deep inside, but I still want to hide tonight.
Is this what you really want to do?
Yes, Dad. That's what I've been trying to show you.
Fight for your dreams the advanced way with Glow LTE Advanced. The power of 3 data networks in one. Get a Glow SIM or dial *301#.
Win an all-expense-paid trip to Disneyland in the Indomie Golden Magnet promo. To participate, just buy the Indomie 70-gram pack and look for the magnet inside. Log into www.indomie.ng/Golden Magnet promo to fill in your details and enter your unique magnet code. All the Golden Magnet winners will get to experience the wonders of Disneyland. Silver Magnet winners stand a chance to win amazing prizes. Every pack of Indomie you buy comes with your favorite Indomitable magnet. Terms and conditions apply. Indomie, tasty nutrition, good for you.
àdúrà gbogbo ènìyàn ní pé kódò nílé lórí. àjọ náà tó fi ṣẹran wà wọ́n ní ká sọ fún yín wípé.
èmi ló kàn.
agbọ́dọ̀ ti gbélé àpòmọ̀dé. èmi mà ní ìrẹ́kọ̀. àjọ nílé nínú ọdún táwa yìí. èmi ló kàn. tí mara lè mọ́lẹ̀ nínú ọdún táwa yìí. èmi ló kàn. Nínú olórí rẹ̀ tó máa gbàgbọ́ ọdún. Èmi ló kàn.
Tó máa di láńlọ́ọ̀dù tá a nílé lórí.
Èmi ló kàn. Tó máa jàǹfààní 30% discount. Èmi ló kàn. Tó máa gbẹ̀bùn ọdún rẹ̀.
Oh yes, it's your turn to become a landlord this Iléyá season. Take advantage of the Adon Homes Super Salah promo and enjoy 30% discount on all estates. Get 2 big rams and other exciting gift items when you subscribe.
Glad to have you back. You're still watching OSRC News at 7. You can watch us live on our website www.osrc.ng or follow us on Facebook, OSRC TV. And on YouTube, you can subscribe to our channel, OSRC TV Ondo. The federal government has rejected the European Union's report on the 2023 general elections, describing the conclusions of the EU Electoral Observer Mission as jaundiced. Special Advisor to President Bola Tinubu on Special Duties, Communications and Strategy, Dele Alake, urged the EU and other foreign interests to be objective in all their assessment of Nigeria's internal affairs and allow the country to breathe. Alake insisted that the February 25, 2023 presidential election was clearly and fairly won by Tinubu, the then candidate of the All Progressives Congress APC. He further stated that there is no substantial evidence provided by the EU or any foreign and local organization that is viable enough to impeach the integrity of the 2023 election outcomes. Tinubu's rivals, Atiku Abubakar of the People's Democratic Party and Peter Obi of the Labour Party, are presently in the court to challenge the electoral umpire's declaration of the former Lagos State Governor as winner of the poll. The Chinese Navy Escort Task Group has visited Nigeria to strengthen bilateral relations between the two countries. Chinese Ambassador to Nigeria, Chi Yan-chun, said the visitation of the Chinese envoy would also enhance maritime security within West Africa. Chun said the delegation from China was big, with more than 700 people and 3 ships to Nigeria. He said the visit is to further deepen the relationship between the two countries and seek improved relationship and cooperation with each other. The ambassador assured China and Nigeria they will continue to work and promote peace and harmony while also seeking ways to make contributions to the international community. The National Industrial Court has ordered the Police Service Commission, PSC, to pay retired AIG Joseph Mbu the sum of 40 million naira as general damages. The payments, as ordered by Justice Obaseki Osage, was for the unlawful retirement of Mbu before he attained the mandatory age of 60 years. The court, in addition, set aside the purported retirement and declared that the claimant remained an officer of the Nigeria Police Force until he attained the mandatory retirement age of 60 on May 10, 2018. Furthermore, the court ordered the defendant to pay Mbu his salaries, allowances, and entitlements from July 2, 2016, when he was retired, until May 10, 2018, when he ought to have retired, having attained 60 years. The court, however, declined the relief of promotion to the position of a DIG and restatement sought by the claimant. The management of the National Youth Service Corps NYSC says it is aware of the worries of corps members over the delay in the payment of the June 2023 monthly allowance. The scheme attributed the delay in payment of June allowance to administration of funds by various banks. NYSC Director of Press and Public Relations, Eddie Megwa, said the scheme concluded arrangements for the payment of June allowance to corps members on June 27 this year, and remittances made same day to various banks accordingly. The NYSC spokesperson urged corps members to remain calm and law-abiding in their respective places of national service, as the scheme will continue to treat issues relating to their welfare with utmost priority. Taraba State Governor Agbu Kefis has imposed a 24-hour curfew on Karim Town, the headquarters of Karim Lamido local government area and its environs. The curfew was necessitated by renewed communal clashes in some parts of the local government area after the killing of over 30 lives. According to the Chief Press Secretary to the Governor, Yusuf Senda, security agencies have been mandated to ensure strict compliance, and any person or group of persons found violating the order will be dealt with in accordance with the law. It charged ward heads, village heads, traditional rulers, and stakeholders in Karim Lamido local government area to take note of the development. The Chief Executive Officer of Dorian Homes, Dr. Tolulola Bayode, has vowed to continue empowering and care for the less privileged as part of her contributions to make the world a better place for all. Bayode made the remark at her empowerment and birthday ceremony held at Dorian Homes in Akure. OSRC's Benga Oluwajano reports that series of items were given to the less privileged.
It was glitz and glamour at the Women Development Center of Dorian Home in Akure, which was filled to capacity with celebrities, eminent personalities, family and friends, as the Chief Executive Officer of the home, Dr. Tolulola Bayode, celebrated a birthday in style. The celebration also featured presentation of items such as motorcycles, sewing machines, and other items to empower the less privileged. In her remark, Dr. Bayode said she has embraced care for humanity in her own little way as a destiny assignment.
Every year, my birthday is usually an opportunity to touch the life of people in as much as I can. This year, we are celebrating three things. The first is God's goodness over my life and His provision for Dorian Home. My life has been like a journey with God as my guiding light, especially in the establishment of Dorian Home.
Friends, family, and loved ones also extolled Dr. Bayode's philanthropic gestures.
I want to say that Ondo State and of course Nigeria and by extension humanity is blessed with a woman of rare philanthropic tendency. To appreciate you that we are having a woman of pastor of the caliber, a woman of the standard, considering the work of the youth and the children and paradise that above every other place. We say big thanks to you.
Dr. Tolulola Bayode, through her philanthropic works, have also helped other foundations to take care of the elderly ones and the less privileged.
I knew the celebrant through her philanthropical work because my foundation takes care of the elderly in Nollywood, and once or twice she has supported my foundation on the same cause.
Benga Oluwajano, OSRC News.
And now to the foreign scene. A Russian arms dealer freed in a prisoner swap for United States basketball Brittney Griner has been chosen as the candidate of a far-right party for a seat in the Russian regional legislature. Victor Bout, once dubbed the Merchant of Death, served 10 years of a 25-year sentence in U.S. prisons on arms dealing charges until his release last December under the exchange with Griner, an Olympic gold medalist. Bout had been nominated as a candidate for the Legislative Assembly of the Ulyanovsk region in central Russia. Akintunde Akinshemola has more.
Victor Bout, the Russian arms dealer freed last December in a prisoner swap for U.S. basketball star Brittney Griner, has now been chosen as the candidate of a far-right party for a seat in a Russian regional legislature, according to state news agency RIA. Once dubbed the Merchant of Death by the United States, Bout served 10 years of a 25-year sentence in U.S. prisons on arms dealing charges until his release in the prisoner exchange with Olympic gold medalist Griner. Bout was arrested by U.S. agents during a sting in Thailand in 2008. The U.S. Department of Justice described him as one of the world's most prolific arms dealers who had sold weapons across the globe to terrorists and America's enemies for decades. His notoriety was part of the inspiration behind the 2005 Hollywood film Lord of Wars. Bout always denied the charges. Russia's Liberal Democratic Party, or LDPR, said Bout had been nominated as a candidate for the Legislative Assembly of the Ulanovsky region in central Russia. Bout publicly joined the LDPR following his return to the country. Despite its name, the LDPR holds far-right ultra-nationalist views and strongly support President Vladimir Putin's invasion of Ukraine. As for Griner, she was sentenced in 2022 to 9 years in a penal colony for possessing vape cartridges containing cannabis oil, which is banned in Russia. Griner has since resumed a sports career after being freed in a swap with Bout. Akintunde Akinshemola for SRC News.
And now to sports. Arrangements have been concluded for the grand finale of the 2023 Ondo State Universal Basic Education Board SUBEB Basic Education School Sports Competition on Wednesday. The event will hold at the Sporting Arena of St. Thomas Aquinas College, Akure, where all winners by the match from 5 zones, Akoko, Owo, Akure, Ondo, and Okitipupa, compete with one another to pick the best athletes that will represent Ondo State at the regional final in Ibadan and subsequently the national final in Abuja later in the year. According to SUBEB Director of Social Mobilization, Julius Adebayo, the winners of Scrabble, chess, table tennis, football, as well as track and field events have already emerged awaiting the friendly hostilities at the state level. The national sports contest is taking place simultaneously across the 36 states of the Federation. Now, before we go tonight, let's take another look at the major stories. A joint military and paramilitary operation to check excesses of criminal activities along Ondo and Edo State has been set up by the Ondo State government in Imoru. We told you that the National Industrial Court has ordered the Police Service Commission to pay retired AIG Joseph Mbu the sum of 40 million naira as general damages. And finally, from the foreign scene, you heard that an armed dealer swapped for American basketball player Brittney Griner has been chosen as a candidate of a far-right party in Russia. And that's the news. Thank you so much for watching. Good night.